Listen, Donald Trump's bond agreement just dropped. That's right. Donald Trump's bond agreement just dropped. His bond is $200,000. That's a slap in the face to me because isn't he supposed to be a billionaire? Anywho, I've got the documents. Let's read it, shall we? It's not that long. It's only 3 pages. Let's get into it. In the Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia versus Donald John Trump, case number 23SC 188947. Baby, I can't wait. I really do hope he goes to jail because he would then be known as inmate number da 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 da. Anywho, Judge Scott McAfee. Consent bond order for defendant Donald John Trump. The above captioned matter having come before the court for consideration of bond and with consent of counsel for the state of Georgia and for the defendant, the court hereby grants and orders that bond is set in this matter as follows. 1. Bond amount. Count 1. Violation of Georgia RICO Act, $80,000. Count 5. Criminal solicitation, $10,000. Count 9. Criminal conspiracy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 counts of criminal conspiracy. They each are $10,000. Then count 27, filing false documents, $10,000. Count 28, criminal solicitation, $10,000. Count 29, false statements, $10,000. Count 38, criminal solicitation, $10,000. Count 39, false statements, $10,000 for a total of $200,000. Defendant may post bond as cash through commercial surety or through the Fulton County Jail 10% program. 2. The defendant shall not violate the laws of this state, the laws of any other state, the laws of the United States of America, or any other local laws. Ayala versus State 262, Georgia 704-705, 1993. Number 3, the defendant shall appear in court as directed by the court. 4, the defendant shall perform no act to intimidate any person known to him or her to be a co-defendant or a witness in this case or to otherwise obstruct the administration of justice. This shall include, but is not limited to, the following. The defendant shall make no direct or indirect threat of any nature against any co-defendant. B. The defendant shall make no direct or indirect threat of any nature against any witness, including, but not limited to, the individuals designated in the indictment as an unindicted co-conspirator, individual 1 through individual 30. C. The defendant shall make no direct or indirect threat of any nature against any victim. D. The defendant shall make no direct or indirect threat of any nature against the community or to any property in the community. E. The above shall include, but are not limited to, posts on social media or reposts of posts made by other individuals on social media. 5. The defendant shall not communicate in any way, directly or indirectly, about the facts of this case with any person known to him to be a co-defendant in this case, except through his or her counsel. 6. The defendant shall not communicate in any way, directly or indirectly, about the facts of this case with any person known to him to be a witness in this case except through his or her counsel. It is so ordered this 21st day of August 2023. So they did this today. Fannie signed it. Honorable Scott McAfee, the judge, signed it. And you got counsel for the defendant, 3 signatures for counsel of the defendant. Baby, listen, his hands are tied in Washington, D.C. with that protective order. And now his hands are tied here in the state of Georgia. But what they missed, what I believe they missed, they should have included that anyone who's speaking on his behalf. Because remember, let's go back to that Matt Gaetz situation when they were at that Iowa State Fair, you know, that thing that they do every election year. Matt Gaetz put out the threat, you know, to get anything done in corrupt Washington, we are going to have to do it by force. That was Matt Gaetz saying that. He was standing right next to Donald Trump. They should have added no threats made by way of anyone in your inner circle, outer circle. You should be nowhere in the vicinity, because that's the next thing. And that's what he's been doing. They did cover the social media aspect of it. People who are putting out threats, insinuations of threats, innuendos of threats, right? And he'll then repost it. But he didn't technically say it. But you reposting it, it's the same as a threat coming from him, basically. So it should be the same way as far as that scenario with Matt Gaetz. That's all I got, baby. Donald Trump got a bond. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Baby, that is one of the best birthday presents of the day.